On to work. All right, looking at the charge here. So it should be done. Oh fuck, I forgot to. I'll just go grab my tools. I need to hook up that battery terminal again. Yeah, I don't have a company card anymore, so I can't fill these diesel tanks. Gotta wait on that. All right, let's see if the charge worked. We're going to do some other stuff. So, I was taking inventory again for a bit. Now I'm going to work on that lift, figure out what the fuck is going on. Might take off that thing that I greased up. I'll probably grease up that van real quick too while I'm here. Yeah, there's no nicotine in here. I quit smoking weed, so a few months ago now. Just doing that to tide me over. I probably smoke weed every night, so. Or not even probably, I would smoke weed every night. It's legal in Alaska, so go fuck yourself. I'm just trying to get it to seep in there as much as I can. I'm sure the more I do this, the easier it'll be for me when I do work on it. I already scraped it up with a wire brush the first time. I figure it doesn't hurt. They're all rusted to fuck anyway. I'm sure it's gonna be an issue. hypothetically, I could just take them off. But the only problem with that is I don't know when the parts are getting here. And I'd hate to do that and then they need to move it for some reason. I don't think they will, but you never know. I just don't want to run into that problem where I take it apart and something happens where it needs to be moved and I would have to throw it back together. And like I said, I don't know when the parts are going to get here. They were supposed to be here already. And who knows, it could be another month from now. Or something. Who the fuck knows, really? Now go work on this fun lift. I tried doing research, but this thing's so fucking ancient. There's nothing about it, really. I saw one blueprint or whatever, and that's how I wired it in after that and got it to work. Because it was all wired in wrong, completely wrong. And I was just following the same wiring that was hooked up because I figured whoever had it before must have had it working at some point. But no, it was completely wired in wrong. Had to rewire it. Got it to at least do something now. The switch works. It'll go up. But all the research I did, it's saying that there's a sensor that could be blocking the down somewhere, which I wouldn't think this old thing has a sensor on it. It's from fucking 1980 or 1990. Or what was the other thing that it said? I forgot. It needs to be running. The truck needs to be running. And it's like a low power. Like when I hook this up to this is the only one that does it. This is a low voltage signal. At least that's what it says on here. You can't really see it, but I could see the indents of where the writing used to be. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. But yeah, it says low voltage right here. Yellow LED or controls lit. Motor is temporarily disabled. A steady, oh man, that one's really hard to see. Powered when raise function activated. I don't know what this is exactly. Right here it says steady blah 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 when raise function is active. To reset controller, start vehicle to charge battery. When yellow LED turns off, an alarm no longer activates in the raise function, the controller will reset. So maybe I did have it hooked up right, because when I do this, like I'll put this in here just to make contact temporarily, and then I'll put this white one right here. Whoa, what the fuck was that? That was doing something. That is so annoying. So pretty much, what I just understood, whatever I just did, almost sounded right. I think it's a low voltage right now. And this alarm is supposed to go away when the voltage is proper. So I don't know. I guess I could just fucking start it up and let it run for a while. Or hook up the battery charger to it. That might be better, actually. I'll just hook up the battery charger to it. Each of those batteries, let it sit for overnight, go from there. Because who knows how long I'll have it running for before it'll fucking charge it. Could be like an hour. Realistically, who knows? Because these are the only batteries I could find. And they're ancient. Yeah, I don't know if I should unhook it or just hook it up and let it charge all of them at once. Hopefully it doesn't fuck something up. Alright, hopefully that works out. I don't have a company card anymore because it expired last night. I knew it was expiring, but I mentioned to my boss like a month ago, and we're gonna get a new card and kind of forgot about it. And then I just remembered yesterday because I was ordering a new one of these. And I was going to use his card, the company card. And I realized it was expiring that night. Or the next day. My bad. I had one more day. But the way Amazon works is it doesn't charge it in your card until it ships. So I didn't want to put it on there. And I only just got charged for it today, and the card's expired already, so. I don't like to do that because we like to keep a list of all charges spent through the company. And if I use my card, then it won't get charged on, you know, you can't keep a record of it. This is only $10, so I'm not really worried about it. But the red Loctite is probably almost $30, to be honest. When I get blue Loctite, it's almost $40. It's like $35, $36. I don't need that much red. I'll just get a little small one. But it's not cheap. for the most part. I don't want to have to do, I don't want to spend that on my card and, you know, do it that way. I'll just wait. And I need the red Loctite so I could fix the guy's spark plug. He has like a 5.4 Triton, a 1998 5.4 Triton E250, and yeah, he blew the spark plug out. So I was gonna fix that. I wanted to do it today because it takes 24 hours to cure the red Loctite. You put this in here first, just this part, and put red Loctite on there, let it cure, then throw in this bigger spark plug, bigger than normal spark plug, and yeah, I didn't want to pay for, yeah, whatever. I'm losing track of what I'm even fucking talking about. But you need red Loctite for that. So maybe I can meet up with him and see if he'll buy it. And I could work on this DeWalt generator too. It's just stuck in there. It's a 65 watt generator with no wheels. And I didn't really want to lug it around like that. You know what? It's the same generator as that one with the wheels that I was working on, and we needed new wheels for it. I'm going to go take off one of the wheels, and then run into Home Depot and get 4 of them, I guess, to replace it. And that way I could throw wheels on the one that's in the thing and be able to move it around. It also doesn't have any foot pegs on it. So I'm going to try to figure out some way to put foot pegs on there. There's still the bolt holes where the foot pegs used to go. Maybe I could just take bolts and hook it to like something flat like this. Just like a metal piece. You know, like this, but flat. Not with these bends in there. And just bolt it to that. And then have like 2 bolts that go down to this flat thing, and it should do good. Figure out something. If I get thick enough plate, it should do fine. Better than nothing. Usually they have like rubber on the bottom of it. And when I tried looking for those parts, they're not really accessible. You can't really buy any parts for that shit. You can only buy like the air filter box. Maybe at dewalt.com or something like that. I don't know. I like to shop through Amazon if I can. Just because I have an account, I get free shipping. So I forgot I don't have a company card. So I'm not going to be able to buy these tires when I get there. I just took them off of this, threw them on this, wheeled it down here. I'm just going to check the oil. Check the air filter. And then try to start it. See what happens. I don't know anything that's wrong with it. There might not be anything wrong with it. Who the fuck knows, really? It's a little low on oil. I'll go throw some in there. I guess I can put a washer. I'm gonna try out the longer ones. There's only 2. See, the cool thing about Ryobi, you could use this as your tools as a hammer. I actually really like Ryobi. It's not even that I have to get this brand. We could afford better brands. It's I like the tools, the variety of tools they have. I mean, I think DeWalt makes a shop vac. Like the one I have. But they're pretty expensive, for one. And for two, I don't think it's as small and compact as the one I have. I don't think they make shit like this. They might. I have a little air compressor thing. I don't know if DeWalt makes one. I know Makita or Milwaukee makes one. But just all around, they have pretty cool tools. They're pretty reliable for the most part. I have a gun that I bought 5-6 years ago, something like that, and it still works today, and I've used the shit out of it. I've screwed off decks, all kinds of stuff. It still works great. I've never had a battery die on me personally, like my battery. I've had somebody else's battery. I don't know how old it is, and I think they left it out all winter. Won't charge anymore. But none of mine. I've always just kept it inside and taken care of it, and I still have batteries that are 5-6 years old. Still works great. Some of the guns aren't as powerful. You could get more powerful guns. I kind of just have a basic one. My impact is rated for 1,100 foot-pounds. And I've never really had a problem taking anything off with it. Works great. All their tools are pretty reliable. They got a variety of tools that other companies don't have. I mean, they have a fucking battery air compressor. Like an actual, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 gallon air compressor. I think it's 1. But you just put a battery pack on there and you have a fucking portable air compressor. Full, you know. So you could have compressed air and shit like that. So this choke kind of feels loose. Yeah, look how dirty that is. That could be the problem right there. It's just dirty as a motherfucker. It's not really wet, so I don't really want to spray it right now with brake clean. might just flip it around. It should be good. It's not really wet. Maybe the carb needs to be cleaned. What did I do with that fucking thing now? Twisty thing. I thought I said it. Oh, it fell. Yeah, but I mean, they're just as reliable as any other gun. Oh, and another really cool thing, I only just figured this out, is their battery apparently is interchangeable from their old guns that are like 20 years old. They kept the same battery shape, style, so you could use those old guns and shit like that. Which DeWalt has an adapter that you could do, but it's just cool that they have that. So that should be on. I'm pretty sure this is reserve. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, on. Yeah, that's black. That's probably why. Just not trying to kick over because it's fucking burnt up. I'm just gonna clean it instead of getting a new one. This battery, this GoPro 13, I run it at 1080p 60 FPS. The battery only lasts like an hour and a half, if that. And it's supposed to last like 3 hours. I don't know what the fuck. This is a GoPro 13, the new one. I haven't tried it on any other modes, like 4K. But I could only imagine that it would be more power draw on that. So it doesn't last nearly as enough as what it claims to last. I don't know if it's my bit rate or I got some other setting. I got my GPS turned off, as far as I know. It's like the first thing I did. And I got that faster SD card. So I don't know. With 2 batteries, this SD card only holds like 3.5 hours of video. And I have 2 batteries. And I can't even fill up this SD card with 2 batteries. Like, my batteries will die before the SD card gets full. So I only get like 2.5 hours of footage with 2 batteries on 1080p 60 FPS. 16.9. I have that auto stabilization shit. That might be what runs up power. I'm not sure. But you'd think everybody would have that fucking shit on. I've tried having it off one time and it was horrible. On one of my videos actually on here. I accidentally left it off. I was gonna see if riding my 3-wheeler made it look better. But I need to change the bit rate, it says, to a higher bit rate, which I only get an hour and a half of footage with this SD card I have. I need to get another one. Waiting for Prime Day, July 8th. Hopefully they'll have a deal. They're not that much. They're like 40 bucks for a 512 gig. But it could be 20 bucks. Who knows? And it's not like I could fill up this thing anyway with the batteries I have. These are the 1900 millihertz or whatever the fuck. They're definitely GoPro 13 batteries. They just don't give enough power or runtime for some reason. False advertisement. I was debating getting those Osmo action cameras, but almost every person that you look on YouTube that covers it, they get some kind of money from it, commission or something like that, and that's just conflict of interest, in my opinion. And they claim, oh, well, it takes time to make these videos, I want to get my fucking money's worth, blah, blah, blah. Sweet. My videos take time, and I'm not getting any fucking money. Probably not going to get any money for a long time. Okay, that spark plug works good. I was going to wait until I get like 1 million views on some of my videos before I even consider hooking up my card and shit to it. Just doing it for free, for the hell of it. This camera is good. I like it. Like, it works good. I've never had any lost footage. I've never had it freeze or overheat. I heard the overheating is like when you run in 4K or 5.3K anyway, and I don't even plan on doing that. Maybe if I do slow-mo footage or some shit, I don't know, time lapse. But I just wanted a really good quality camera that's waterproof, rugged, because I throw this fucking thing around all the time, and where the batteries lasted a long time. And who knows, I might run 4K in the future. Yeah, it doesn't even want to go. The pull start is fucked up. Maybe it's the carburetor. Yeah, look at that. Just... Oh, there we go. It wants to. It wants to do it. Come on, you stubborn motherfucker. Yeah, anytime I try to start it, this kicks off of there. It's so loose. It almost wanted to go. Yeah, it kind of wants to. There we go. I'm gonna go and grab something to plug in and see if the power works. Yeah, it works. let it run for a little. So this smells kind of hot. Like too hot. I don't know. I'm gonna clean up that air filter. So what I'm doing is you just spray the fuck out of it pretty much. And all the shit in there should seep down to the end of it right here. I'll just leave it out in the sun. It's concrete mix. Should dry up within like half an hour, to be honest. So I don't know where the bolt is. It's really just cracked and missing that bolt. I think I could fix it. I don't know where it pulls. Yeah, it pulls air from here, so I was right. It doesn't really, I mean, you could have this bottom opened up and it's not gonna fucking hurt it. This is what stops the dust. So yeah, so if I clean this up, maybe even Gorilla Glue it, but I was thinking just tape both sides. As long as I could get down to here, taped up, it should be fine. I mean, it's got fucking holes on the back. I'll just tape it up. Yeah, it's pretty much dry already. By tomorrow it'll be fucking bone dry. It's already pretty dry. Not even damp. Oh, a little damp. But not really. So, just have this good end on there. what I did with that fucking twisty thing. Oh. Huh. Let's try to match this up. Nope. Let's see, actually. Maybe. Just put a washer and shit. Probably can't go this big right after that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stack it on. Nowhere near as long enough though. Probably not gonna work. Oh yeah. Sweet, I got it. Oops. Is this broken too? Yeah. I mean, this doesn't, the fucking vents come out right here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's more airflow. I'll just fix that as much as I can and go from there. They both should be good after that. See, I need pegs. Get new pegs somehow. New wheels. I'll take these wheels off tonight. Bring them with me. Alright. So, I'm gonna go back and check the charger, make sure everything's running good. And then, I don't know, there's not really much more I could do without my card. I was gonna work on that spark plug today, but I need fucking red Loctite. I'm not buying that with my money. A can or something, a fucking brake clean, I'm not worried about. Or that PSI gauge, but I'm not gonna spend close to $40 of my personal money. What would be the point? So yeah, I'll take a tire off, bring it with me. Not really any point to stop by Home Depot if I don't have any way to buy it. I'm sure they have something there that'll work. Hopefully he gets it today, because now it's kind of holding me up. But I'll run over to Home Depot. I mean, not Home Depot. I'll run over to see what the charger's doing. And then, I don't know, maybe head home for the day. There is a truck that I could work on, actually. 6.5 liter diesel. Parked on my property. the starter bolt broke on it, and I can't get the old one out for some fucking reason. I couldn't really drill in there with the type of drill I had. Now I got one of those 45-degree angle drills, and then I'll just try to work on that maybe today for the rest of the day. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll call me that the card's in on the way over to back to my house. I kicked something earlier today. Yo! It's just the bone that hurts. Ooh! I just hit it on here. Yeah, that did not feel good. That even hurt worse than when I fucking hit it. For some reason. I don't know how that works out. When I hit it the first time. Okay. So, I might organize this van today, actually. It's in need of doing that. If you don't organize it every day, it becomes a mess. So I didn't record the battery charging shit. It's not very interesting anyway. And ended up going to another job site, which is like fucking an hour away. I'm over here. I had to go buy a generator, set it, fill it up, set it up. Now I'm working on this guy's starter. He's having issues with it. I'm just gonna clean up the connections. Oops. Hopefully that'll fix it. And probably get the fuck out of here for the day. Should be pretty clean. Whose fucking sock is over here? Ugh. Just gonna leave this up here and then clean these connections. Yeah, it's not very clean to begin with, so it's probably probably, I can't talk today, holy shit. Probably part of the problem. This guy's a fucking idiot too, he breaks everything he touches.
there.
What do you guys need it for?
Derek needed to see down in the sulfur.
I have one in my van. It's in the front. The battery's kind of low on it, but if you guys have AAA. Yeah, it's not getting much cleaner than that. It should be a lot better than it was. Did you find it? Yeah, the batteries are kind of low, but... Forgot all my batteries at home. I just used my fucking drill with that end on it. It cleans up shit pretty good. Wire brush. So, I guess they're both about the same. I'd say this one's a little cleaner. What the fuck is that spinning? Anyway, I've never seen that. There's another connection. Oh, got dust in my eye. Oh, I got safety glasses. I always forget to fucking put them on. They always get fogged up. Well, I'll have them try to start it and see what happens. So what was this starter doing?
Huh?
What was the starter doing?
The solenoid needed to go.
You want to try it?
Well, it started working. We put this new battery in. I mean, after I jumped
Do you care to be recorded?
No, I don't care.
I was gonna do it anyway, but just
Oh,
want to see. Oh yeah, sorry. I got it. How do you hook it up? That's an 8mm, by the way.
I use these fucking pliers.
I know, it looked like it. They're all fucking worn down now. Jeez, what the fuck? There we go. Yep. Sweet. Sounds like it's running like shit.
Yeah. It was doing that when I started the first time after it like bogging down.
I'm gonna plug my scanner in while I'm here. You can just leave it running. Sucks. Why the fuck is all this shit in here? Oh yeah, I had my box open while I was driving. I forgot to lock it. Doesn't he have a fucking auger? Doesn't he have a fucking auger? Yeah, those augers. To dig a hole? What are you guys doing?
And they're too high.
Oh, I thought you're digging a fucking hole straight down. I was gonna say. Where's that plug-in? Kind of idling rough. Like I could feel it shaking. How am I getting internet? Oh, that's just the volts. Okay. Airflow rate from mass airflow sensor. Just a little high. Okay, never mind. Holy shit, it's about to die. Huh. I'm gonna look at the air filter and mass airflow. I have a grinder, but no battery, unless you have Ryobi. Too expensive. Huh? No. I have a corded sander and heat gun. That's it.
Do you have a corded pocket, Lucy? What did it say?
Battery operated. His mass airflow sensor is reading a little wrong. I think this is his map sensor. I'm gonna look at his air filter, and I think this is a mass airflow sensor right there. I thought I replaced his air filter not that long ago. I mean, it's not that dirty. It's gonna have some shit in it, but visually. I don't know where his mass airflow sensor is. It's got to be that. You'd think it'd be fucking accessible, but nope. Yeah, I don't know how to get this off of there. Just twist it or some shit. Take this whole thing off, I guess. Piranha blades, what do you mean?
Oh, are you videoing it?
I'll cut you out. Piranha blades, what do you mean?
The grinder blades.
You're talking about a cutting wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should. I have a grinder wheel, if not. Did you guys get one? I found a badass one. Right here. Two different styles. This is like the thickest one they make. It says cutting wheel on it. It's a cutting wheel. And there's this thinner kind.
We want this one.
These are the best bad bone motherfuckers.
Okay, we'll try that one here.
Is it a cunting wheel?
I mean, I don't know. I guess the thin ones would work pretty good, but let me know if that thing sucks. We could switch it out. Oh fuck. There's this thing he just picked up. He's probably not even gonna drive it ever. Let it sit in his yard for a year or two. Why the fuck did I bring it back there? I needed that fucking shit. I'll just use these. I put oil in your van already. So, I'm guessing these are 10. Yeah. They're probably going to be on there hella. Yeah, this thing doesn't have that much power. Jeez. There we go. So what the fuck is in that? Oh, it's missing the magnet. That sucks. This is mine too, personal. Same with the weed whacker, leaf blower, chainsaw. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off like that. How the fuck do you take this thing off? He slides out of there. Yeah, wow. Man, that's clean. It's not that. I don't know. I mean, it almost... I probably need to change the spark plugs, maybe. It's been a long time since I changed the plugs on this. And he drives it more than fucking anybody probably drives. The other guy kind of lives close to the job site, so... Alaska water. Oh yeah, I forgot it says pretty spicy. It's got a sweet side and a spicy as fuck side. Oh, probably gonna head out. This place is fucking boring. Well, if I don't turn the video back on, then pretty much the end of the day for me. Just gonna go home. I think it's like 6 o'clock already. 6:30 almost. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.